Shout out to my wonderful folks at my wonderful HBCU, Grambling State University. All right, y'all, I'm back again tonight. Whew, we got one more night. Let's see. Wait a minute, tonight and tomorrow night. Then we got to go back in on Wednesday, y'all. So, man, Rico, the opinion is I'm just sharing opinions, y'all. Don't take this stuff seriously. I'm gonna let y'all come in here, y'all. Come on in here. Just to share my thoughts really quickly. You saw the title. It says Democrats are just protecting votes in Minneapolis, or Minnesota, as people like to call the entire state. I just heard where I just read where Tim Walz and the president had a conversation, and Tim and the mayor. I don't know about the mayor of Minneapolis. His name Fry, who told him this is bullshit. Get the f out of Minneapolis. But they didn't say that as they had their neck on George Floyd. I don't recall any mayor of Minneapolis talking like that. Um, let's see, y'all. Again, I'm back again talking about this nonsense that's going on in Minneapolis. When I want to point out to you, please like, share, and subscribe. Like, like this live. Share it if you want to. That'd be great. But like it so it can get in the algorithms and let everybody see what y'all talking about, what we're talking about. Um, y'all know they're still trying to make this. One thing about the Democratic Party, and somebody said it, and it is true. They are desperately trying to find a martyr. The Renee Good thing didn't work, so now they're trying to blow up this petty guy. And they're not going to admit that these people are being paid to throw themselves on the sword, because the Democratic Party, and if you pay attention, it's always a martyr. A dead body has to be like part of their campaign slogan. They used George Floyd to get 2020. And so now they're trying to, because things aren't looking that great for them for 2026 or 2028. Because J.D. Vance going to be hard on some folks in 2028. So instead of these sorry, lazy Democratic politicians, and Republicans, they're no angels, but the focus is on these people. Because we're always taught, as a black community, we always side-eyeing the Republicans. But what we need to start doing as of 2024, we should have done it way before these 60 years, is paying attention to the shenanigans of this jive-ass party called the Democratic Party. And so they need a body. All the media is working with them. They need a body so they can say, see, those ICE agents, they're killing Americans. They're taking out Americans. That kind of nonsense. No, they're not. And in both cases, it's a case of FAFO, fuck around and find out. And Renee, she thought she could run over an ICE agent. And now this guy, he blowing whistles and they say they're directing traffic. I was trying to read the story. Now, this guy, I think ICE was doing their thing, but he jumps in trying to help somebody else and end up getting a tussle. Now, I didn't want to argue with the shenanigans or going back and forth. Well, they ran towards him. First of all, why you have your ass out there? And and when I saw that, I said, wow, it's amazing. Because I went straight to CNN. And they interviewed one of the top officials in the ICE program, in the ICE agency. And they're trying to build this case up like it was just flat out unaliving. And really, I said, I know y'all don't think we're this stupid. The Democratic Party needs a body every election year. Y'all never paid attention to that? They need a body. Renee Good it didn't fly off because thank God we have YouTube, we have TikTok, we have Twitch, we have all these social media platforms that fight against the traditional news. Because we listen to them, we'll swear Renee Good was an angel. And then here you go with this. But they're trying to make him out of some type of martyr. It's not working either. Because we know what y'all are doing. Y'all are flat out turning your back against this country to fight for illegal immigrants. And the Democratic Party, you've hired some people to come out here and actually fight with these damn ICE agents. And so as I watch CNN and other liberal newscasts, they're reporting on this whole Petty thing, or what's his name, Petty or Pretty, Pretty or Petty, that guy. They were saying, the report, how they throw the report out saying that he had a gun on him, and he was pushing and shoving the ICE agents, and so. No, he shouldn't have been unalive, but see, as a black man in America, I have to look at these things. He said, you know what? I've never seen anybody black, when they see the police trying to arrest somebody or trying to tackle somebody, I've never seen anybody black try to jump in, especially not black men, try to jump in and help the person that the police is trying to arrest. It's amazing how I know the feds trump state and local. How come these white folks in Minnesota acting like the feds ain't shit? Then you have Tim Walz, who yelled over his uh you have Tim Walz, who yelled over his fence from his mansion, go out there and resist. Go out there and resist, allegedly. Just check out the news article. But while he's standing behind his gate from his home, he telling people to go out there. I said, this is crazy. It is insane. And so on the news, the liberal media is saying, well, it's not a crime. People are allowed to have guns, to own guns legally. They're breaking out all the stops. And I know if it were a black man, even though he had a legal gun, he would still got the pew pew. Especially if he trying to, as they say, interfere with police action or police activity. I said, they're literally fighting with the police. And something else that's very visible, noticeable. The Minneapolis police has not been out there helping to curtail and round up all the illegals, those who don't have their paperwork together, especially those who committed crimes. I find that amazing, don't you? Or have y'all not figured that out yet? These people are playing games. I didn't know that you can go and mess with the police, be it ICE agents, they're police, state troopers, they're the police, whatever your local police department. I didn't know that you can jump in and intervene, and they just kind of tussle with you and say, hey, get away from here. Hey, move. You're interfering with police activity. Move. I didn't know that you can do that and not get shot or severely maimed. So it's amazing. I find it amazing that this is going on. So Democrats are trying to find a body that they can present for their campaign for 26 and for 28. Because they're too sorry, or they mean they're not going to do anything for the black constituency. Then they're still saying, where black people at? Where black people at? Where we supposed to be? We're out the way. We're in the house. Ain't got nothing to do with us. Because we're not immigrants. We're foundational black Americans. It has nothing to do with us. And those same folks that they're fighting for, well, hell, no wonder Minnesota, the governor and the mayor fighting for them. In my opinion, they helped them get that money. And so in exchange, they get a piece of it. That's why they don't want them to arrest them. That's why they don't want them out, in my opinion, allegedly. They all of them tied in. So like, damn, we got to at least try to pretend we try to protect them. They're not even letting the folks, whoa, who's earning themselves a downer? I don't know what that means. What y'all talking about? Doesn't matter what the issue is. They were going to take any opportunity for control. Okay, all right, y'all. It's coming fast, but keep coming in comments. Y'all please like this video. I appreciate it. Like the video. Like it, share it. It'll be awesome. But yeah, and so they're still going on with the nonsense. And expect people with good sense to not know what's going on. How come the local police are not helping? How come? Now in D.C., the mayor, the local police helped out, and you haven't heard a peep out of Washington, D.C. since ICE and since the ATF, since who else came out there? The National Guard, and they're thanking the president. And who else? Let's see, Memphis, Tennessee, my hometown. Yeah, the mayor worked with work with the state troopers. They work with the task force, and they work with ICE, the ATF, and they work with the National Guard. They work, and Memphis the crime had dropped 50% and continue to fall. Now, of course, you got some things that's going on. Some people are still gonna buck the system, but it's not what it was before they came. And so, yeah, and they won't give the president the credit for it. I said, God damn. I mean, y'all really hate the president that much? Well, move. How about y'all get the fuck out of here? Move. Damn. Because this president only doing what every president has done. But due to the fact there's been but due to the fact that the media has made out to be this monster when he wasn't a monster before he decided to run as a Republican, that is weird. And it's not about defending him. I'm telling y'all what I see. Now, some of y'all may see different things, and that's your choice. But I'm telling you what I see, and it is a mess. It is a mess. And and people are just acting like this shit is for real. I mean, like there's some actual victims there. When you throw yourself in front of a gun, a pew pew may happen. You go on wrestling and fighting for the police, right? I mean, fighting the police, the agents, be it Border Patrol or be it ICE agents. Move out the way and let the people do what they're supposed to do. And I think those of you who jump in the way, they need to be charged with aiding and abetting crimes. They should be. This don't make no goddamn sense. What's wrong with people? I know what's wrong with them. They're paid off. That's what's wrong with them. They're paid. That's what's wrong with them. And so now this sorry-ass Democratic Party, and I'm talking to black voters. You can vote however you want to, but in 60 years, we've been voting the same way at 94 to 97%, and still haven't gotten any tangibles. We have not got an anti-black crime bill. We have not gotten any money pushed our way. What the hell is paid? What the hell are they doing? And we got Democratic candidates running for office comparing what ICE is doing to illegals, to slave patrol that was done to African American people, foundational black Americans. This is weird. Next, you got them comparing LGBT to a civil rights movement we went through. These are Democratic politicians who are doing this. Well, black folks keep voting for these goddamn people. Somebody talk to me. Why? If you're in the chat and you black, why? 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 Why, black folks? Why do we keep voting for this shit? I want to know. Why do black Americans continue to vote at 90% for this damn party? Everybody else's issues above ours. Before. You know, why? Somebody answer me, damn it. That's not, somebody said because it's better than Trump. Prove to me, let me know, how is it better than Trump? We said Godzilla. I need my glasses. Hold on, y'all. How is it better than Trump? Because you saying it, but I want to know what makes it better than Trump. And I wish I could, hold on. Is this one? Okay. Ah, shit, not these. Got to find the right glasses. You said, I don't know. Okay. Just emotional. Don't give me an emotional response. Let me know what makes it better. Shit, so far so good. All it is, Mr. Rico acting like Trump is doing good for you. Unemployment is up. The real domestic investment. You're a fucking liar. Unemployment is not up. See, if you read, who's this? Jake, you're a fucking liar. You're being disingenuous. Unemployment is not up. Matter of fact, it's down to like 4.4%. It's down. So you're a fucking liar. Go ahead. Everything, increased deficit, yeah, that shit is going on, but you're a liar. It's down. No, I told you the truth. It's down. It's not what it was at first, a year ago. Gas is down. Eggs are down. Guess what? What else is also down? The goddamn property, Housing is going down. Y'all, what kind of news and shit do you watch? Hell yeah, unemployment is down. Yeah, these people are stupid. Yeah. Okay, stop saying random things. What is your source, sir? Who we talking to me? I watch the news reports. I watch everything that y'all are obviously not watching. I'm all over the place watching news, and I'm reading the articles of news stuff too. So when you say shit, tell me what you reading. Don't tell me because of how you think about. You say his property taxes are up. Yeah, sure. What else we got on? For those people who have their tickets paid to come, let me see. Housing is not down. We're in massive. No, the bubble has burst, Godzilla. I got that on good authority. The bubble has finally burst. So what else you got? Food is still high. No, goddamn it, stop trying to buy the expensive food. Motherfuckers still buying food. You know why I know food is high? Because soon they said that it was going to be this ice storm. The goddamn shelves are empty. So food obviously is not high. If it was so high, goddamn it, they would have all the shelves, would still had a bunch of goddamn food. Good authority. When I say good authority, it's my friend who she really keeps up with it. She really keeps up with it. And then you can always go to the news reports to yourself. And by the way, so if I'm naming zero sources 614, well you name a source. You blurting out shit too, but I'm telling the truth. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. When you get to telling the truth, all of a sudden, jackass stop popping up. Y'all keep popping up. I need y'all to like this though. I need the food is high. No, the food you like is high. I went shopping today and it was fine. It is what it is. If shit is high, you got to increase your income. Stop the bullshit. Now, the healthcare now we can be in the middle on the healthcare. The healthcare is bullshit. But he still got 2 more years. Yeah. Let's see. I ain't got to say shit. Okay, you ain't got to say shit. So quit typing. I shop at Kroger, Walmart, Albertson, HEB, just like everybody else. Let's see, Rico, now the goalpost moving? Nah. Prices are up, I guess so. Just make more money. Goddamn right. That's what I do. I said, well, I'm a Memphis Texan. I'm half and half. Yeah, there is a wall. It should be. I don't know about all that. It should be. Are y'all person like how the housing bubble pop? I need to see now. How about you take your ass to the housing market? It's on Google it on YouTube. I'm not gonna do your work for you. You're not gonna make me do your work. When I'm talking to you, it means I've done the reading. I've watched the reports. I'm not gonna come over here and do work for you. That's all people like to do. Well, show me the results. I'm telling you. It's because I'm talking about somebody you don't like. Yeah. What about somebody say Epstein files? They've been released. Y'all ain't been reading them? The Epstein files are been released. Y'all, that's just a talking point. It's a conviction felon, a liar. What convicted felon? You mean the one they threw them 33 charges up on him and he beat them all and still got elected? Let's go. What else? MC prizes still blah 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 blah. No, they haven't. Blah blah blah. Okay, I thought something else was new. So as I was saying, Democrats need they need a body, and it's not working because that one thing about social media that's so wonderful. Reduces unemployment 4.5. Number of interest rates was 1 for 124. He said no reports as of yet 26. Okay, statistics show 5 in November 25. Rates was 124. He said so. Okay, so it was up a few points. Okay. Which Americans out of work? Yeah. And the reports vary. So are you out of work? Are you out of work? So we can read those. Are you out of work though? Everybody be talking about employment is high. No, not the ones who are out of work. You asking this Donald, who's that asking Donald J. Trump lie? Of course he lies. Like all 45 presidents, 44 presidents we've had have lied. All right, so what's the point? Let me see sound that makes you sleepy. I don't know what that is. Uh, you see, are white players allowed to play on the? Yeah, they've always did. Whitehead. Yeah, white players are allowed. Yeah, we've always had a white player ever since I was there. Yeah, they kick and they play other positions, but white players don't apply. Do you believe there is a healthcare plan? There's a healthcare plan, but some of them kind of messed up. What's the next one? Trump is a senile, bumbling idiot. Okay, okay. I don't care about all of that. George Washington never lied. Somebody said George Washington never lied. That's right. Chop down the cherry tree. Yeah, 15 miles without a job. Okay. Honest Abe never lied. Okay. Okay. All right. I'll come back when y'all get serious again. So I came on to share that and say don't fall for it to the folks who are paying attention to what's going on in Minneapolis. Don't fall for the nonsense. And shout out to all those cities that have and by the way, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. This is gonna be chatting and shit if y'all ain't gonna push the like button, please. Just push the like button. If y'all even want to share it, just push it. Uh and let's see. Let's see. This man is speaking straight nonsense. Oh really? Everything you defending Trump fell flat. I wasn't defending, I was telling the truth, bro. That's right. Who just said Trump 28? That's a choice. It can't be Trump 28. It may be J.D. Vance because the Democrats not going to have anybody to beat J.D. Vance. You called me a liar for that. You say unemployment is up. You called me a liar. I'll look it up and say, know the bootlicking going on. What bootlicking? Don't about. That's easy. All right, give me some more stuff. No one is linking your channel. Let's see, no one's like it. Yeah, I got 17 people that like it so far. Son of a bitch. Ha ha. Who's a bootlicker? Prove it, Donald. How's a bootlicker? Bootlicker, because I'm giving an opinion about something you don't like. That's right. He said, God bless you, bro. Keep saying the truth. I will. You know, when God speaks, the devil gets busy. And then, I try to give everybody equal chance. Um, I'll read the bullshit and I'll read the one those of you who have cool comments. Not even those who's up here trolling. I'll read y'all stuff too, 'cause you don't mean shit. I'm just glad y'all are here, because at first I couldn't get all these people on here. Who said you're a liar, so shut the fuck up. No, you're a liar. You shut the fuck up. But it's so what's that? It's so I don't know what that is. I bet you're a lonely man. You'll lose that bet. Let's see. Oil up, oil up. Let's go. I don't know what that is. Okay, all that. But anyway, continue to like, share, share, share. And also that for those of you who appreciate what I bring to my YouTube channel, hey, go ahead and hit that Cash App and the PayPal. They're there. That is yeah. All right, so yeah, that's what I want to share with y'all. I'm reading y'all comments for you. Let's see, you know what it is. I don't see none on here that's serious anymore. Yeah, you'll never be welcomed by. Ooh, somebody said, Rico, you'll never be welcomed by Mac. I had no audition. I had no idea I was auditioning. That's easy. Give me some real stuff. The insults don't bother me. Let me hear some real stuff. Oh, let me see. Did Mexico pay for the wall? Who cares? Get the oil out. Let me see. What do you got to say, bro? Oh, that for me? I had a hamburger for lunch today. I had a couple of chili dogs today for lunch. It was awesome. Has the Trump man lied about what's happening in Minnesota? I don't know. All I know is what I see and what y'all see. The people need to get out of ISIS' way They need to get out of ICE's way and let ICE do its job. Let me see. Let's see. That's true. Yeah, they need to get the fuck out of people's way. And so when you let the police do their jobs, you'll have no drama. So that's why you got to deal with this. No, the nonsense. If you jump in the way, expect for the BS to happen, and don't get the crying and shit when stuff pops off. That's just how it works, y'all. And I think y'all intelligent enough to know this, regardless of how y'all think. And it's okay to be different. Yeah, there you go, cause and effect. But I just think it's amazing that people are actually making this thing out of a big deal. You see somebody interfering with police activity, ICE activity, because they're rounding up people who are in the country illegal. And why is that a problem? So who has a problem with the illegals being rounded up like they're supposed to be? Like, who's this? He said, don't be illegal and don't interfere, and ICE won't bother you. That's my whole thing. Stay out of the way. But we know that this is a plot. And they got people committing fraud. They stole all that money. Man, this is crazy. I don't understand it. And they pushing this lie so much that people actually believe that some folks are being mistreated up there. It's amazing. That's why I'm like, man, is anyone else seeing this shit? It's amazing. But luckily, we got folks out who are paying attention. And those of you coming in, thank you so much for coming in and sharing your thoughts. That's why I put it on here. Please when you come in, like the live. I appreciate it. Also, you can share it too. It'll be nice if y'all share this live, because I get on here to share my thoughts with you, and I appreciate all of you for coming on and then sharing your thoughts wherever they are, because that's what this is. I'm saying, somebody said, he said, who's that? Real said, you should go to Minnesota, Rico, and broadcast from the streets. I wish I would. I don't even want to walk in these Dallas streets, all this goddamn ice. You think I want to go up there? No, I'll pass. Too goddamn cold. No, 614, Rico is not too scared for that. I'm a Southern brother by genetics. It's too goddamn cold to be up there with some nonsense. I'll let the other people stand out there and freeze their ass off for nothing. And I'll let Don Lemon do it and run his silly ass up in somebody's church trying to pretend he's not on the side of those who are anti-ICE. Yeah. That's stupid. Who the hell would try? If I would ever make my first trip to Minnesota, it'll be during May, June, or July. Not during no goddamn January or February. It's too cold. That's right. It's cold in Dallas right now, so why the fuck would I try to go up to Minnesota to do anything? It's insane. Let's see, what else we got going on? And Don trying to avoid those federal charges. So far, so good. He's trying to talk his way out of it. So they say, I'm not scared of ICE. It's the people in the neighborhood. Well, shit, it's too cold out there for the people in the neighborhood. Tell this winter up north, man, I'm telling you, it's serious. And when everybody trying to go up there and be fucking around up there, you see what's happening to those other folks. Now, please, y'all can continue to like this. I appreciate this. Yeah, keep those likes up. Keep the likes up. I appreciate it. And I don't mind what you're saying. Say what you want to say. Because that's all part of social media. I can't get on here and get upset with what people are saying. Well, I keep my ass off social media. So y'all get it out. This may be the only chance some of you get to spew your nonsense. So come on, I don't mind. Just be careful of some things you say, because I don't want YouTube to accuse me of nothing because I'm letting y'all say what y'all want to say. You read it says, Rico, the opinion is I should be open to everybody's opinion. If you have an opinion of me, I don't know you. And you sure the fuck don't know me. But I'm glad you're here, and I need you to get those likes up. They're coming up. Keep pushing them with those likes. Keep pushing that like button. And I wish there was a way that I could talk to you, anybody who want to talk. But I don't mind a good conversation. You can write whatever you want to write, but we can have that conversation, and I'm gonna get there. Keep subscribing, keep pushing that like, and I'll be able to turn this thing into a podcast, and we'll be able to, really talk to one another. But yeah. So I like this kind of thing. It's pretty cool. I like this. I'm glad y'all are communicating. And this is a black podcast, so anybody who's non-black that's on here, welcome. But really, it's not for you. But you're welcome to come on in. Yeah, and say what you want to say. And that's why I come on, so I can see who's on here. But yes, I am running a black podcast channel. But other folks are welcome to come in and check out, see what we got going on. But just so you know, when I talk about topics that may not even appeal to you, those of you who are not foundational black Americans, and so that's cool. But you're more than welcome to come in and share your thoughts. You can come in on what I'm saying if you'd like. It's fine. But again, these are my comments about Minneapolis. I think the mayor's full of shit. I think the governor was full of shit. He was full of crap when he was running for, or he called him Tampon Tim when he was running for vice president under that weirdo that he was with. So and now he's resigning. Let you know. And I just told y'all at the beginning of this, he and Trump has had a conversation, and now he's I won't just say he's bending the knee, but he's becoming more cooperative with the president because he know he's wrong, and they're getting caught up. That's why they're all out there fighting against ICE to do a legitimate job. The man ran on the premise of dealing with immigration. Why is it all of a sudden in Minneapolis of all cities that they're acting a goddamn fool? And then you had these people on the other side talking about it's not a crime, it's a misdemeanor. Isn't a misdemeanor a crime, motherfucker? I'm telling you, they really talk to American people, and Democrats really talk to black voters like we're retarded. And unfortunately, a lot of them act as if they are retarded because they continue to vote after 60 years this same raggedy ass party that puts other people's needs above theirs. I've never seen such a thing. I stopped voting Democrat back in 2012. And that was it for me. I went straight to independent. Anybody want to know? 'Cause I saw some people accusing me of being a Trump voter. No, I'm an independent. We get to see both sides. I vote for whoever interests, whatever politician has my interest, my best interest. That's how I roll. If either one has it, I don't vote for anybody. I'm an independent. But I'm also a person who observes just society in general. I can speak on whatever's going on in society if I want to. So can you. You know what? Broaden your mind, broaden your horizon, speak on stuff. And it's okay. Yeah. Yeah, independent is the way to go, because you go to either side, you just like, man, both of them some nonsense. So right now, but this particular group of folks, the Democratic Party, liberals, we rarely hardly talk about them in the black community. Talk about them, criticize them the way they should be. Because somehow we bought into this lie like they're the party of black people. And they're not. They're the party of everybody else except for black folks. But black folks vote for them at 94 to 97% every damn election. This shit is stupid. It's dumb. And I think after the 24 election, when President Trump swept every category, from race to gender to age, everything, above 50%, they'll let you know we're over it. And they're pissed about it. That's why you have this Minneapolis nonsense. And I just read somewhere, I just saw it on one of the news channels, not your traditional news. Where they're going to try to the president's trying to get Congress to do an emergency bill or law to end sanctuary cities. That's a good thing, especially for black Americans. Because whenever immigrants come over, they don't send them to the white suburbs. They don't send them to Jewish neighborhoods. They send them to black neighborhoods. And they give them all of the resources that they told black folks that they didn't have. Chicago being a prime example. $900 million of tax dollars from Chicago given to migrants, and they were put into black neighborhoods. This shit is crazy. By a black mayor, a Democratic mayor. And that's the nonsense that's going on in Minneapolis. Sanctuary city, sanctuary state. This shit needs to go. Hell. And immigration, and our scholar, Dr. Claude Anderson, spoke to us years ago about the danger of immigration on the black community. That's stupid. It is stupid. But yet we still continue to chop off our nose despite our faces. We continue to vote inappropriately. And then they want us to stand up for other groups. Those days are over. Hey, if you're a Somalian in this chat, you remember when y'all said, I'm not Somalian? I mean, I'm not black, I'm Somalian. Everybody did what's called delineation. And we just started doing it. That's why we are Foundational Black Americans, FBA. And now, so you can be, no, I'm Haitian, I'm Jamaican, Puerto Rico, no, I'm Mexican, La Raza. Everybody did their own thing. But then when black people started doing, all of a sudden, wow, we should be together. Why are we all separating ourselves? Wait a minute, y'all got all the goddamn benefits when y'all separated. You got all the benefits when you separate. When y'all was separate, y'all had you did your own, everything was cool. And then we had to also get America straight, get America's media straight. When someone commits a crime, but they have to be black, you just say, this is a black male. No. There was a Nigerian. There was a Haitian. There was a Jamaican. They wasn't a foundational black American. They lumped themselves up in the negative part. But let's say one of them gets a PhD or gets a full ride to Harvard. Nigerian American is so smart. Whoa. What happened to being black? That's why we have to delineate. When they commit crime, make sure white media you say is who it is. Don't just call them black. Because it's cultural. It's different. We want to love everybody, but everybody don't love foundational black America unless they can get something from us. That is our economic resources and our political resources and numbers, i.e. our votes. And those days are over. And those days are over. That's bullshit. So anyway, it says, Dad says, God bless you and you have a good night. You too, I appreciate you, Dad on broke, but I'm gone too. But can I get about 10 more likes before I leave though? Can I get about 10 more likes? I'd really appreciate it. And if anybody hit that cash app, I'd really appreciate it. Because it's cold out here. Y'all say groceries are high. Hit your boy with $5 or $10. Y'all say the groceries high. Yeah, let's do this. You see, FBA, Black Power. That's right, sir. Delineate is our I hit the like and subscribe. Thank you, Daddy Tim Broke. He said, that's right, sir. Delineating is our what side? No reparations. We say no what? No, it's all about reparations. Don't play. I'm not. And let's say who is this. So if you appreciate what's being said, boom. Y'all say the groceries high. Hey, holla at your boy. If you cool with me, fool with me. So I thank y'all so much. I thank y'all so much for coming out. So I just want to share those thoughts. Continue to hit the chat up for whatever you want to say. I don't mind. As they say, go off in the chat. Y'all enjoy your evening. You gotta like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Like and subscribe. Good luck with that. I'm gonna say with the subscription. Thank you so much. What else we got? Okay, I think I need 5 more. 5 more likes. I appreciate it. Let's go. What I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's go. Hold on one second. Let's do this. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. right. Let's go. All right. Okay, let's go. Yeah. So can I get? I need some. I think I need about 5 more likes, and I'll be good. About 5 more likes. 5 more likes, y'all. Come on with it. I know y'all. You got it in you. What's up? I got a couple of minutes. If you have any questions for me, any questions about what I talked about? Mm-hmm. What we got? Ba 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 ba. Thank y'all so much for joining me. But I need, let me see, about 2 more, y'all, about 3 more likes. 3 more likes, shares, and hit that cap on your way out. I'd really appreciate it. And I may come back tomorrow. Maybe I don't know tomorrow night. Depends on how I'm feeling. I got yeah. I may come back tomorrow night, but I may come back in the daytime tomorrow as well. So now I know y'all are up and out. We're out for the snow. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about. But I have some topics that I want to share with y'all. Okay, one more. Okay, we got it. One more. Come on. 2 more. Come on, y'all. 2 more. 2 more likes. I really appreciate it. Just it won't hurt you just to hit that like. It won't hurt you. I swear it won't. Yeah, and share this thing. Let people know to come on in here. Let me see. 1 more. 2 more. But I'll take 1 more. If we do 2 more, that would be awesome. Let's go. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, let me see. Uh, hasn't money towards has been given money. It bothers so many. Why? Let me see. To the comment about begging for money in respect of reparations, Black Americans are the only people America hasn't given money towards. Germany, Japan, etc. It bothers so many. Why? Look. Who is this? This is 315 Majestic. It's called benign neglect. Oh, there it is. It's called benign neglect. Every politician knows that Grambling shout out. What's up, Grambling? It says that it says benign neglect means you don't ever say anything on behalf of or promise to do anything for foundational Black Americans. And that's what has been done in this country. Every group, like you named, every group has been given a repayment or repair or paid for any injustice that this country did for them. But it's interesting that America continues to pay Israel, and we didn't do anything to the Jews in this country. It was Germany and other parts of Europe. Germany paid them money, and now America gives about $3 to $5 billion every year. Somebody needs to answer me, why the fuck do we have to give Israel anything? If anything, Israel needs to be giving America about $50 billion every year. We see United Nations told us years ago to do it, so they would so, but they refused to. Yeah, but they don't. And so people hate it, and everybody seems to be okay with every other group being paid for whatever America did to them. But it's some about you say United Nations, but some about the idea of doing what's called remuneration and reparations. Reparations means to repair the damage that was done to a people. And we go down in history. There's a thick ass book called Without Sanctuary. For those of you who refuse to read it in history, Without Sanctuary. Plenty of books that can tell you, can justify what America owes to foundational Black America. Number 2 is remuneration. Money that's owed. I'm gonna give y'all something simple. Even when Black folks were being Jim Crow, legalized segregation for those 100 years, Black people were still paying taxes without any representation. Even just that alone. Even that alone. And it's in all these colleges, universities. that's got all these billions of dollars, like be it Harvard, Yale, Stanford, and all of this, that's insurance money that slave owners took out on slaves. So if they beat them to death or they died of old age or died in the fields, they got insurance off of it. And I'm not gonna do no history test in 2026. The shit that y'all already know. I'm not saying this to the person who posed the question. I'm talking about those who think an explanation needs to be given for why reparations are due for foundational Black Americans, but y'all don't seem to blink an eye when they give millions of dollars to fucking Ukraine and Israel and everywhere else. You got all this. All of a sudden, we talk about the money that you actually owe us. Well, it'll break the budget. We can't seem to have the budget. But Halliburton gets billion-dollar, multi-billion-dollar contracts for missiles to build bombs and missiles. The money is here. It's just because it's for Black people. And it'll always be like that. And then look here. If you bought a car, what's that? A Motto 2047. I don't owe anyone anything. Yes, you do, motherfucker. But this is bigger than you. We ain't talking about you. It's not about you. You owe somebody something. If you bought a car, a house, or if you got married, you got divorced, you owed something. We all owe somebody something. So if you want to be simplistic, jerk. But yeah, you do owe somebody, goddammit. But reparations and remunerations. And so, but if y'all want to see a damn good debate that happened, go to YouTube and it says God damn, what's her name? Versus conservatives. Amanda Seals versus conservatives. And way she broke down reparations to those little assholes. And next time we're gonna talk about Black conservatives and conservatives. Y'all wanna talk about them next time when I come on tomorrow in the daytime or tomorrow night? I'll talk about them exclusively tomorrow and bring the conservatives on. Cause I have an issue with them. I like some of the stuff they say. But I like the way she just kicked their asses one by one. So so if y'all want me to talk about that tomorrow, I may have something else on my mind I'm gonna talk about tomorrow. And stick around tomorrow during the day. I may go on, or maybe go again tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. Let me say, sure. What's your opinion on Candace Owens? Let me ask you that question. Thank you for that Candace Owens question. Candace Owens, let me tell y'all something. Before she married the white guy that she's had these 4 babies by, and I ain't knocking this hustle because that would have been a 5th child had she answered my email a year or 2 before she met the white man. I sent her a message through Messenger on one of her group page on Facebook and said, hey, if you're ever in Dallas, if you ever visit Dallas, I'd like to take you out to dinner and hear what's on your mind. Because Candace Owens physically is my type. Pretty brown skin, slender little chick, cute little shape. And she's smart as a whip, cute face, natural hair, articulate. I like Candace Owens. But I don't agree with a lot of stuff she says, but if I would have, say if they asked me to bring a woman in to speak about issues, political issues and all that, if it was between her and Michelle Obama, I'd invite Candace Owens. One thing about it, she can hold her own. She can hold her own. 315 said, but she's not loyal to her culture. She is loyal to her culture. She's a Haitian immigrant. She's very loyal to her culture. She's not a foundational Black American, so she's very loyal. And a lot of them immigrants, when they come over here, they go get them a white man. Yeah, but he asked what I thought about it. I think she's smart. I think she's smart. I don't agree with a lot of stuff she says, but I think she's attractive. Yes. I don't know. Yeah. Before then, Candace Owens could have been my woman. If she had answered that email and come on over to Dallas and I'd taken her out to dinner. But other than that, yeah. And Candace Owens is a little smarter and a little tougher. She has more balls than a lot of these other so-called Black conservatives. Candace Owens, has given everybody the smoke, not just attack Black people. She said some side-eye shit about Black folks. One thing about Candace Owens that the other Black conservatives don't acknowledge, Candace Owens likes men. And that's what I like about it. Yeah, she married a white man, but she believes in the man be in the household. Liberals don't believe that. Conservatives believe in men being in the household. They believe in masculinity in men. They believe in masculinity in boys. They believe that. And Candace Owens believes that. And that's one of the things I like about her. You know, she respects masculinity. You know, so other things could be said about it too. Y'all go ahead and knock yourself out. I'm not going to debate it. I'm not going to argue with you because whatever opinion you have of her, whatever opinion that you have of her, it could be true. And more than not, 8 times out of 10, it is true. But I was asked what I thought about it, and I just told y'all what I thought about Candace Owens. But anyway, any other questions that make sense for me to answer? And let me get those likes up too. Let me get about 5 more likes. That'll be awesome. Let me see what's much different as a Democrat. Okay. Yeah, everybody change when they get that money. But right now, Candace Owens is the only conservative that really took Israel on head on. And she ain't scared. I said, way to go. That's what I'm talking about. Seahawks win last night. He said, how do you feel about the Seahawks win last night? I didn't know it was on. I don't watch sports like that. I'm sorry. Let me see. Let's see. I think she tries to get. Yeah, see, I think she tries to get views through shock. Of course, a lot of us do. A lot of stuff I've said was possibly for shock value. So yeah, I wouldn't just put it all on her. Brother said, just all good. Just wanted to ask. I said, OG Nova T's. All right, well, that's cool. I'm looking for questions that's worth me answering. What else y'all got? Have a great night and say God bless you. You too. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. God bless you too. I appreciate it. And if you've done it, thank you for the like, OG. No, I'm gonna put my damn glasses on. Hold on. Because I'm reading y'all stuff. I can't even. Let's see. Yeah, OG Nova T's. Thank you. Very nice meeting you. Thank you for coming in. Looking like people are leaving. Please hit that like on your way out. I appreciate it. What else you got? Let's go. Please press that like on the way out. I'd really appreciate it. Let's see. Is that it for the questions? Let's see. Do you think, who's that, 315 Majest, do you think Congress will save Trump again from impeachment if it should come again? Well, I don't know now, because if the Democrats are successful in the midterms, because they say that's one of their number two. I don't know if it's number one or number two. The first thing they're going to try to do is impeach him again. So, I don't know. I don't think he's going anywhere either, but they're going to try to do it again. So that's why, those who vote Republican, you need to get out and get your votes. Get your people together. Any other question that I think is worth answering? Let's see. God bless them. Okay. Any other questions? Let's see. Okay. What else? Any questions? And please hit that like on your way out the door. See, Skank know it all says impeachment doesn't force someone to leave office. So what point would that be? That's right, because Bill Clinton was impeached and he never left. I think they did an impeachment process on Bill Clinton. But I think after the Monica Lewinsky thing when he got hid in the White House. Yeah, because people think, let me see, do you think Trump's doing a good job? I think he's doing okay. I don't think he is as awful as people want to paint him. I think he's doing some good things. Yeah. Doing a good job? Yes. With the Adrian Dragos? Yes. Because I don't get involved in personalities. And so, a lot of people are so caught up in his personality. So. And Olato said, hell yes he is, if they would get the hell out of his way. I never let me tell you something, Motto 2047. I've never seen such a thing. I mean, everything he does, they just well, he might do a good job. Oh no, we're gonna block it. Oh, he might, it's the weirdest thing. Are you an American or are you anti-American? And then they just said they're not going to get out of his way because they're still hating on the fact that not only, okay, y'all fucked him out of 20 to 24, but he came back. Not only he came back with a bang and won 24. Out of all the stuff they tried, the man still won. And so you can't get no better than that. And say Amato said if they thought everything he did was really bad, they wouldn't be trying to block his ass so much. Yeah. He said it's not about anti anything, it's moral. When the hell has the president been moral? Sonny Hostin is a complete bitch. Hey man, did you know the Epstein files were also a part? Who's this? Shane Burton said he didn't want to release the files because important people get hurt. How can you defend that? You can't. I ain't saying I was gonna defend it, but I can tell you what is a fact. Damn Epstein files, Biden had them, Obama had them. Everybody had the goddamn files. He don't know one thing about it. He opened up his big mouth and said, I'm going to release the files. That's what y'all holding him to, and I get it. So that's what he fucked up at. I'm going to release the files. Y'all know he's an arrogant, big mouth motherfucker. And that's why he just stuck his foot in his mouth. But Biden had him, Obama had him, Obama had him, everybody had the damn files. But he's the one that said, we're going to release the files. And so that's why y'all own his ass so tough, because he said it. That's all. He looked into it, so that was his word, Boy Scout. But I thought he said it was. He said, look into it. Okay. Let's see. He said, important people would get hurt. You were dodging the question. I answered it. And guess what? And he ain't. Did y'all think when y'all, let me say this about those Epstein files. I don't have a dog in the race, but I want to throw some common sense. Motherfuckers hate Trump so bad. Y'all think only Trump, and matter of fact, it's been proven that he's not even in the motherfuckers. Not like y'all think. Number two, some of y'all favorite preachers, y'all favorite actors, your favorite politicians, they went to Epstein Island and was really doing some shit. So y'all really want those files open so bad because you think it's gonna make President Trump look bad, but your favorite politician gonna have his ass in there too. Well, his ass. And your favorite actor, they're all gonna be up in there. That's why he said, look, I don't want to do this to these people. It's a lot of Democrats in that damn thing. So they ought to be glad. You ain't heard them talk about it. Let me tell y'all something. Have y'all heard any kind of Democratic leadership talk about those damn files? The only people who keep bringing it up are people on social media. But you ain't heard none of the Democrats bring that shit up anymore. You know why? Because they've seen themselves or people they know in their party in them. So they ain't said nothing about it. They're saying, no, how about we all just talk about this shit going on in Minneapolis? And it says, not to mention, no matter what gets released, it'll never be enough. Right on. So, I'm not continue to pursue them getting released. But don't be crying and shit when you see your favorite person on that list, plus videos. Y'all think only Trump or Republicans was there? Hell, the Democratic Party is a part of pedophilia. No, they nasty behinds was there. But I digress. Okay, what else we got going on here? Okay, y'all. It's about time for me to roll out, but I appreciate y'all. This is very spirited, and I'm going to see y'all again tomorrow. If not tomorrow afternoon, definitely tomorrow night, 9 p.m. I'm trying to make it 8 o'clock Central Standard Time well, I'll see. 9 o'clock it is. That's right. Pizzagate was Hillary Clinton's main dude, Anthony Weiner. Anthony Weiner, say Weiner, Adrian, the one who showed his wiener the text why he was married. That dude was so sick. Democrat. Yeah, and so y'all need to Google Pizzagate. Y'all talking about some Epstein files. Y'all need to be looking at that shit. But I digress. All right, y'all. I really have to go. Uh, it's been great talking to y'all. I really appreciate it. What's up, Grand Fam? Who is this? What's up, Grand Fam? Who is that? Mr. Pokerus? Y'all have these names. I don't know who you are, but what's up? You dig? What's up? Good night. Have a good night. Thank you. I will. Y'all have a good night. Thank y'all so much. I'm gonna get on out of here. And hit that like button on the way out. And hey, tap that cash out while you're on your way out too. They said earlier we were talking in gas. No man, what's that? Food prices are high, and I might need to go grocery shopping this weekend. So y'all fool with me if you cool with me. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace, y'all.